Hi guys, welcome to the Music B&B. My name is Tom J, and today we're reacting to the next part in my deep dive of John Lennon's discography. We're actually finally getting to some music. There has been quite a bit of experimentalism. I think maybe John Lennon's solo career went off with a rocky start, with weird kind of experimental projects with Yoko. One being about the night they met, one when Yoko was in hospital, and then a wedding album. All just experimental screaming, shouting and noise. Now we're going to get some real music. And the first album in John's discography is actually a live album called Live Peace in Toronto, 1969. It features hastily assembled Plastic Ono Band, Lennon, Yoko Ono, Eric Clapton and Klaus Voormann, and Alan White on drums. The performance was raw and spontaneous, sparking Lennon's first live performance outside of the Beatles. Let's dive into it. The first song is called Blue Suede Shoes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Plastic Ono Band!
Okay, so this is the Chuck Berry influenced rock and roll opener.
Toronto welcomes the Plastic
It's a cover.
Ono Band. Toronto, Broward
Hastily assembled, first ever live appearance, Plastic Ono Band. Okay.
Give peace a chance.
And what a lineup. You've got Clapton on guitar, Klaus Voormann, who's very, very, very involved with the Beatles stuff, and then Alan White on drums. What a lineup. Would have been very cool to go and see. There's a lot of getting ready here. Oh yeah. Okay, come on. Get playing, guys. I guess this would be better to watch as a video. Was there a video for this? There is a video for this. Shall we go to video mode? Let's get it in the video. Right. Pause before anything comes on. Okay, so I just had a quick look at the documentary film. I'm going to link it down below, but it doesn't follow the same way that this does. So I'm going to stick with this. But there's a video, guys. There's a video. Let's get into this.
Well, it's a one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready. Now go, get go, don't step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything, pretty hard for them blue suede shoes.
A nice ease in, I think, isn't it, this? Lennon's vocals, full of energy. Clapton's lead guitar adds a bluesy flair. They really are powering through. Like, little rehearsal on this, is there? Still killing it. I mean, obviously you've got Lennon, years and years of performing. Notice how wonky these glasses are, look. These aren't even my John Lennon glasses. What am I doing? How do I... Okay. That's a bit better. These are just my sunglasses. Imagine I got some John Lennon ones from the Beatles Museum. I should be wearing them right now. This'll do. Very reflective. See my whole screen. This is cool, man. It's like, okay, we got no time to rehearse. Does everyone know Blue Suede Shoes? Yep, great. Let's do that. Everyone knows Blue Suede Shoes. What's the modern day alternative? Everyone playing Smells Like Teen Spirit. You know, a band gets together. What does everyone know? Nice start. Powerful. Nice to hear some actual music. Love the album art as well, just like a one stray cloud. Is that the picture taken on the day? I gotta find out. Money, that's what I want. Very Beatlesy. I think Beatles play this a lot. Background behind the art apparently aligns with their peace activism. The sky, open sky, symbolizing freedom and peace and simplicity. Apparently the single cloud could symbolize hope, tranquility, or introspection. So this is a reissue, this album. A reissue of Live Peace in Toronto. So, was there original art? I need to find the original art. I'm enjoying finding things out as I go along with this discography. I don't know everything there is to know. Help me in the comments, guys. Okay, so the original one just had some text over it, but I guess for streaming you don't need the text, do you? So apparently, the first of the album is a fascinating mix of rock and roll nostalgia and Lennon's first steps as a solo artist, and the second half is purely avant-garde. Oh no, guys, we're going back. I thought we'd passed this. So good. They do a more kind of, I don't know, punchy garage rock, heavy rock kind of style. It's definitely grittier. Definitely grittier than That's What I Want. That's what I want. That's, which is the original Beatles song, isn't it? That kind of cover. It was a cover of a Motown classic. Dizzy Miss Lizzy. Man, this is just a rock and roll, like, tribute, isn't it? This is awesome. Okay, so it sounds a little scrappier. Maybe it's the mixing or something, but that guitar leads, they're definitely cutting through, aren't they? In a very, very punchy, sharp kind of way. It's just a lot of fun, isn't it? Oh no. Is that Yoko screaming? Very good, very good. Very, very good. Okay, the next one is a Lennon-McCartney song from the White Album. It's Your Blues. Interesting that he's choosing something that's a McCartney too. I mean, this is a Lennon song all over, but it's always Lennon McCartney or McCartney, you know. Just interesting that he was acknowledging that. Like the earlier Beatles stuff was more covers, wasn't it? So I guess you could get away with it, but this is a Lennon McCartney. I like this version. All of it feels more like rougher, crunchier, more overdriven. Production's really good on it, like for a live reissue. I'm loving this. Yeah, this is one of the strongest tracks on this. Sorry, trying to get lyrics up. Oh, so good. Here it is, we got the lyrics, baby! At a moment where no lyrics are. All right. Next up is exciting. It's a live debut of Lennon's first true solo single. A harrowing song about heroin withdrawal.
This is the newest song that John wrote.
We've never done this number before, so best of luck. It's called Cold Turkey. Temperature rising, fever is high. Can't see no future, can't see no sky.
Oh,
Feet are so heavy,
how did that happen? We're on Charlie XX.
soul in my hand.
Oh, Jonathan Lennon, I am sorry.
Baby, I wish I was dead. Cold turkey has got me on the run.
What is Yoko doing? Spoiling the meanings behind the song.
Pimple bone, can't see nobody. Leave me alone. Eyes are wide open, so in my head. There's one thing I'm sure of. I'm in at the deep freeze. Cold turkey has got me on the run. 36 hours rolling in pain, praying to someone free me again.
Is Yoko warbling all over this track?
Oh, I'll be a good boy, ain't making well. I'll give you anything, get me out of this hell. Well, cold turkey
I swear I can hear it in the background.
has got me on the run.
Yep. Yep, it's a... I guess it does add to like the message of the kind of chaos and pain that you go through coming onto withdrawal. You know, that absolute pain. I say like everyone knows, but it does add to that kind of like picture of how horrible it must be to come off heroin. Okay. Next up is Give Peace a Chance, which is a Lennon-McCartney, stripped down version of Lennon's first solo anthem, released earlier in 1969. It's more of a sing-along than a structured song, with Lennon leading the crowd. Okay,
This is what we came for, really.
these are the kind of like the live things.
It's Give Peace a Chance, so sing along.
Yeah, let's sing
I've
together.
forgotten all those bits in between, but I know the chorus, so. Eins, zwei, drei, vier. Everybody's talking about baggers and braggers and baggers, jaggers and this, that is and prismism, kismism.
Lyrics are all wrong.
Say
Ignore these lyrics, they're completely different. These must be the actual lyrics from maybe original recording. What is happening with these lyrics? Let's ignore them. Thanks, Music Match. I love the kind of like, somebody, there's a lot to remember there, isn't it? I imagine it's kind of like, remember the lyrics to We Didn't Start the Fire? Just a list of stuff. I imagine this would have been cool to sing along to. All we are saying is give peace a chance. Saying give peace a chance. Oh yeah, whoa yeah, oh yeah. All right. Very nice. Well done, everybody. Where are we going next? The next song, well, from now on it's Yoko Ono's experimental set. Yoko's going to do a thing all over you. This is Don't Worry, Kyoko. Mummy's only looking for her hand in the snow. It's a wild jam led by Yoko Ono, screaming vocals. Oh. Classical guitar work is heavy on distortion. The song is repetitive and chaotic, pushing the boundaries of rock performance. Really pushing the boundaries or just being weird? Ugh. Who invited Yoko on stage? Oh. Jonathan. Jonathan, seriously? I feel like this is what the discography is going to be like, isn't it? It's going to be enjoyable elements, punctuated by warbly screams. This feels a bit like Tenacious D when it's like, oh, I did not mean to blow your mind. Pick a Destiny song, whatever that is. We're lucky the jam's just groovy, man. We're very lucky. Farm's only looking for a hand in the snow. Oh. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm tired. I'm not yawning because the song's bad. Musically, it's great. The wobbly kind of works because it feels very rock and roll, almost on the verge of like old school screaming rock and roll. Occasionally, when she's in tune as well, sounds even better. Why? Why, John? Why did you let her do that? The next one is called John Let's Hope for Peace. It's a 12-minute avant-garde piece featuring Yoko's primal screams, overlays of feedback. The song builds into an overwhelming wall of noise, testing the audience's patience. Oh, God. Lennon joins in with dissonant guitar work, fully embracing the experimental nature of the performance. I bet people were just like, what happened to this guy? What happened here? Just gonna turn it down a little bit. So, apparently, songs like Don't Worry Kyoko and John featured Yoko's shrieking intense vocals. Far from traditional rock. Oh my word, stop. I'm trying to talk, Yoko. Why ruin a perfectly good concert? It's far from traditional rock, which some listeners might find alienating or difficult to appreciate. At one point, there were reports of audible groans and confusion, especially when the experimental noise elements took over, with some audience members possibly unsure how to react. What this has to do with peace, I will never understand. Also, just what this has to do with anything in terms of, like, I don't know, being enjoyed, I will never understand. I will never understand why Yoko thought this was a perfectly reasonable thing to do. And I will never understand why John thought this was an incredible thing and an enjoyable thing to have and an experience with a partner. I would never understand this. But drugs are an incredible thing, my friends. I don't know if they were on drugs during this. Maybe we should find out. It's unclear, apparently, whether they were actively on drugs during the concert themselves. And apparently there's never any evidence linking Yoko's style and avant-garde sensibilities to drug use. Clapton also struggled with a lot of drug addiction. It's probably more a cathartic thing to be doing, playing live for the first time since the Beatles. Must have been incredibly scary, nerve-wracking, liberating. So yeah. Oh, make it stop. Imagine being at this concert. Imagine. 9 minutes in. It's not even finished. You don't know when this will end. It could be 3 hours long. You're still there. Turn this down. I don't know what the neighbours will be thinking right now. It's going to make a great TikTok reel though right now. We're near the end. We're near the end of this rubbish ending to the concert. That was it as well. They didn't finish with another like cool song. Oh, let's finish out by playing "Yeah Blues" again, or just a really like nice jam. No, let's end our concert here with this noise. See you later. Is that seriously how they ended the concert, or is that just how this album is?
Ladies and gentlemen. Test. Kim, you're always on the wrong button. 1, 2. The plastic.
Oh, the concert did not end with the avant-garde pieces, apparently. I think they've just been tagged on the end. It ended on a high note with Give Peace a Chance, a song that was more accessible and familiar to the audience, while the avant-garde experimental pieces were in the middle of the set. But I think when they made this album, they put it at the end. Because, I mean, without being mean to Yoko, I think they were just like, Yoko, if you don't mind, we'll put these at the end of the album. Thank you. Thank you very much. So anyway, I've been doing a tier list at the end of each of these albums. You can see that the first 3 avant-garde projects I put down in F tier. They are definitely interesting. Those past 3 projects worth just listening to for like a minute, so you get the gist of things. At the time would have been very interesting and experimental and unique to have these in a record collection. However, in today's world, absolute waste of your time. Please do not spend all the time that I did listening to it. It's definitely where am I going? Definitely not worth your time. Anyway, I'm going to put this Peace in Toronto album. I feel see, if it was just the pure rock cuts, then it would definitely be going further up, maybe a B or a C. But the Yoko inclusions, the avant-garde screaming, it's just not for me. Really not for me, and it spoils the album. I would add all the songs except for the last 2 to streaming services, and it would be a decent album. If that was the case, if that was just the album, maybe a C, maybe a B. It's a D. It's a D because of the unfortunate, annoying bit in the middle. I would have loved to have been at that concert just to see what people's faces were looking at. But yeah, let me know what you think about Peace in Toronto or any other of my decisions. And I'll see you in the next one. The next album coming up in the discography is Plastic Ono Band, which is one of the absolute highlights of the discography, apparently. So, yeah, that's next. Exciting. I'm glad to be through this part of the discography. See you in the next one. Goodbye, I guess.
Bye, ladies and gentlemen.